Hey, it's Kip here. Well, today we're going to do a DIY project. That's right, guys. Cerakoting at home. Right in your own garage at your own home. And by all means, I'm no expert at this. And experimented a little bit with it before. And yes, I'm going to use the wife's oven. Don't tell her and she won't know, hopefully. But anyways, yes, we're going to use an oven, in-house oven. And today I got some Coyote Tan, some Graphite Black. And I've experimented with it a little bit before. By all means, like I said in the beginning, I'm no expert at this, so, you know, I'm sure people are going to say, hey, you're mixing it wrong or whatever. This is how I do it, and it's for my own use, so it ain't like I'm mixing this stuff up and, you know, painting stuff and, you know, doing it for a business. It's just I want to do it just because I think it's cool and it's just something I want to experiment with. So I got a 1022 tore down. I already blasted it, and then I got a AR-15 receiver. That's already been blasted, and we're going to go with the Coyote Tan on this project today. And we're going to get some mixed up, and first thing you got to do is get all your parts sandblast it. And I got a little sandblasting cabinet over here, and I already did that. Acetone to clean everything up real well. Preheat, acetone preheat. The main thing is getting your you know, the materials that you're going to be Cerakoting extra super clean. That's right, guys. Acetone works well. I think carb cleaner, brake clean, that kind of brake clean works pretty good too. So the oven's warming up, about 250 degrees preheat. Make sure all the, like I said, all the residue, when you preheat it, you'll see it come up to the surface. That means you want to re-acetone again, re-clean, and then preheat again, 250 degrees, about 30 minutes. And then we'll mix some of this up. I'm going to be mixing it as a matte finish. It's 24-to-1. And I'm just looking for a flat color. You mix too much hardener in with it, which I found before with the Graphite Black. Because I'm just going by drips, you know, you're supposed to go by cc's or whatever. I'm just eyeballing it, and I've had a little bit too gloss before, so we're going for a matte finish. 24-to-1 is what they recommend. And once we get everything sprayed, back to the oven, 250 degrees for, I believe, for 2 hours. And if you want to do it quickly or quicker, 300 degrees for 45 minutes. I like the 250 for 2 hours. And then just shut the oven off, let it cool down, and then take it off the rack. So just like a bunch of warm chocolate chip cookies, you know what I mean? But anyways, guys, let's get started. Okay, like I said, I got everything cleaned up. Everything's been sandblasted as best as I can get it. This particular barrel is a Volkerstein barrel, 1022 heavy bowl barrel. I picked this gun up used, pretty cheap. And I blasted this, the trigger group here. It's not perfect. I mean, I'm using some aluminum media. I got it pretty good. The parts that are going to be exposed is all I'm really concerned about. And then here's the receiver for the 1022 Ruger. That's pretty cleaned up pretty good. I still got a, here's a receiver too I'm going to be doing today. And yes, I got some acetone. We're going to clean everything up real good. Preheat, clean up, preheat. You know, back and forth until everything's really clean. I'm going to use some non-powder gloves so I don't get no fingerprint stuff on anything. And get all your wire and stuff so you can hang everything in the racks. You know, I like using some welding or TIG welding wire and stuff like that. So let's get started. We're not going to use Graphite Black today. We're going to use the Cerakote Coyote Tan. And then here's the hardener. Like I said, I'm going to go 24-to-1. It takes very little. All this stuff, I mean, I'm just using this cheap Harbor Freight type touch-up gun. This is a K3. I got an inline, you know, filter, water separator. You don't want no water, obviously, for obvious reasons. This works pretty good, pretty cheap setup. DIY in your garage, you know, Cerakoting, pretty reasonable. And heck, if I screw up, that's my own problem. It's my own firearm. So let's get started, guys. Everything's been blasted. I'm going to acetone everything, preheat it, and we're going to kind of just speed this up, show you some steps. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area where the proper protection, you know, respirator, eye protection, that kind of thing. You can use acetone. Brake clean works really well too. Main thing is getting all the grease off. You don't want no grease of any type or any water, anything like that. So I like using brake cleaner the best. Acetone works good, but it's pretty expensive. It's kind of hard to apply. I don't have a big tank or anything to put it in. So this is like the second cleaning on this setup, and we're going to let this air dry. I got a little rack over here. We're letting everything air dry. Then we're going to preheat everything, and then we're going to apply the Cerakote. So Like I said, this 1022 lower receiver, or trigger group, or whatever you want to call it, I didn't get it all blasted, but the part that's going to be exposed has been blasted very well, so I think it'll be just fine. Like I said, it's for my own use anyways. I'm just having some fun, just so I would share it with you guys, and I like it, so let's continue on. It says 114, but the container weighs 14 grams. I got 100 grams of actual Cerakote in there. I'm going to put approximately 4 grams of this, 24 to 1. So every 24 grams, you should put 1 gram of Cerakote. I'm going for the matte finish. So yes, I know it says 114, 115, but the container weighed that. And so this is what we're looking for. We're looking for 4. So we're going to start at 14. 15, 16. So we're going to want 18 is what we're looking for. Yeah, it's just getting ready to trip. So we're going to leave it at 117 right there. And that's approximately 24 to 1, at least in my book. I know there'll be guys out there correcting me on this. And okay, I got a little welding wire here that's been sprayed with brake clean. And now I'm going to stir it up best I can. And we'll spray it, throw it back in the oven, and see how it turns out. So let's continue this video. See what's cooking here. There's the receiver barrel, 1022 receiver, and the trigger group there. Man, my wife's gonna be mad. Good thing she's out of town. Alright guys, here's the final take on the Cerakote job. I just wanted to show you how everything came out. I got more of a flat finish, but I'm alright with that. I'm actually kind of liking that. The Coyote tan looks pretty good. And this Ruger 1022 is going to come out really nice, I think. Not quite sure what stock I'm going to use yet. But like I said, I bought this pretty cheap at a sale. And we're going to piece it together. The stock that was on it was kind of cobbled up. So we're going to get something a little bit different. But it come out pretty nice, actually. Pretty happy with that. Just wanted to showcase you can do Cerakoting in your garage. Do it yourself. Use your wife's oven. Just don't tell her. You know, really, it smells not that bad. You know, I don't recommend it. It probably is not the safest thing to do, but works for me until I can get some kind of oven out in my garage. I plan on doing that down the road. I've heard of guys even using like electric smokers and that kind of thing. As long as you can maintain like 250 degrees for a couple hours, that should work just fine. So, anyways, guys, I hope you like these kind of DIY type project videos. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. I just want to share with you guys some of the things I do, and we'll keep making these kind of videos along with all the other videos. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon. You guys have a great day.